You know it's gonna jump that plow, right? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Move it over, get a little extra start. Oh yeah. SRC. Ready? Come on. Go. There we go. Come on, let's go do it. We'll do a little trick. Oh, that was good. No, we can put that back together. Shit, that's so good. Oh, yeah. That's so good. Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, the zip ties are gone. Oh, yeah, that's so good. It's this time. Go fast. Make sure you get it going. Oh yeah, get it. Get it. It's a monster truck. They should make these things better. Look, this thing didn't even break. I'm thinking maybe some gas and put it on fire. That's what I'm thinking. I think that would be good. Should start a little fire. My fingers are cold. I gotta come up with a better idea. Like gas or bullets. This is what we got. Called the man again today. It's been 3 weeks for that rear bumper cover. He says I can get it for $75. Called him today. He says, well, I haven't got up north yet. I says, it's been 3 weeks. And he says, kind of nicely, well, if you can find it somewhere else. And he hung up. So I've called probably, for the last 3 weeks, I probably called at least 10 places. Nobody's got it. I found one, but this is what it's going to take to get it out. At $155, double the money. I'm probably gonna have to, shovel it. Gonna shovel all that snow out of the hatch. Shovel this snow out, and jack it up, and yeah. And I got minimal tools that I had in the ghetto garage because they're all at the shoe shack, and that'd be another 40-minute round trip. So shovel, jack, tools, cardboard, let the games begin. Surprisingly, I found a bumper cover, to tell you the truth. Let me see what we got going on here today. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's only 39 in here. It's 152, 128. And it's 34 outside. The low is going to be 5 today. The high of it is going to be 39. Told you a little story about the bumper cover. Could have got the bumper cover in Zealand, like 30 miles away, for $75, quote unquote. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. The guy never, whatever, man. Anyway, so I ended up paying $160 for this one. But it's a clean one. Come off with 97. So I still need to find a honeycomb tail light. They only made those between 98 and 2002. Here's how I start my little fire here. I get a little fan and I force air in there. I just started, I bathed this fire about not more than 3 minutes ago. Oh, my peel coat. It froze. It's water-based. The chemist says that it could be thawed out and used. If it's like latex paint, I say no. So I wasted 4 gallons, I think. We'll find out in a day or two, so it'll put me on hold. So what we have in here is 2-inch and then 3/8 that poly. That's only 1 inch. There's 2-inch there with poly, 2-inch there with poly, 1 inch all the way around the booth with movers blankets. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I'm deadly with the movers blanket, zip tie, and a hot glue gun, I'm here to tell you. So I got 1 inch insulation, and then I got movers blankets all the way around the booth, not on top. And then where the movers blanket came down, I just hot glued it. Yep. And my light don't work on the camcorder, like I said. And I did the third and last time touch up on the booth. I'm not gonna paint it again. We'll see what the peel coat comes out to be. And then I put another shelf in that I got for free. They were gonna throw it in a dumpster because it was ordered wrong. I had to modify it a lot. And then I took some of that poly. When I'm in here taping the car up in the wintertime, doesn't help keep heat in. So what I got is a piece of conduit with that poly, and then I cut a slot all the way out of that white PVC tube. It was 1 inch, slid it over. That was a hassle. And then pop riveted it so I can roll it up. And then to keep it closed, because it hangs on an angle, I got, a hair tie. Otherwise, if I don't have the hair tie here, it hangs way out here like that. I just rigged this stuff together. It's what I had at the time. And you can tell this is not a bolt. There you go. Just drill a hole and jam it through. See, I'll be able to roll that up when I'm getting ready to spray. And then, oh well, don't break down already. A lot of insulation just to keep this booth warm, even though heat comes in and goes right out. For some reason, I got a light out, huh? Must have been when I was up on the ceiling. Anyway. And I got a stupid concept for you people. I don't know why people don't do this. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's cold. But having all this poly insulation here, it really holds the heat in quite well. Let me all go on and check my fire. Do a little commercial break. Oh yeah. Fire in the hole. Be rolling in no time. I know this is a pretty dumb idea, but I wonder why somebody doesn't do it. For example, you have a spray booth inside another building. You pull the hot air in, goes to the spray booth, it just shoves up the stack. And you lose all that heat. Just keep on that reheating it. Why doesn't someone recoup that air? Like when it comes to the spray booth, it's warm. When it goes up the stack, then you can divert it right back over the booth and then right into the filter, so it's just gonna be going around in circles. I understand that that air would be contaminated to a certain extent with fumes, but you're wearing a mask on when you're painting, so why couldn't a person just reuse the heated air? Nobody's done it. You know, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. There's a lot of places where it's fucking cold, and when people paint, you just waste all that fucking heat. Why can't you just recirculate it? There you go on Shark Tank and sell that idea to them. Yeah. The peel coat. Latex paint, when you let it freeze, it's fucked. Turns into cottage cheese. For some reason, I don't know why, I left it 4 gallons out there and it froze rock solid. So I got it in my house for 2 days. We're gonna let it sit there for another couple of days, because I called whatever that strip book coating place was, talked to a chemist, and he says, just let it thaw out and it'll be fine. It's water-based. I don't believe so, but if not, then I gotta drop over, what, I think another $150 for 4 gallons? Because I'm thinking about, fuck it, I already lost that money, and I gotta spend it again. Fuck it, maybe I won't peel coat. No, I gotta peel coat. Even though I don't want to spend the money, you gotta peel coat. I don't know how they do it at the factory. Whoa. I don't know how they do it at the factory, but this is just a plain Firebird. And then you got a Trans Am's, which has got a different valence. It swoops out here. And then when you have a Firebird formula, see, I thought these were aftermarket, but they're not. This goes onto the back bumper too. Well, now I gotta measure and figure and whatever, because these plates slide up underneath there, and you know me, and I know better than this. Do not throw that old bumper cover away until you get the measurements of it. Did I throw it away? Oh, fuck yes, because I don't want junk it around here. So I got to measure and figure and finagle how that goes up in there on that one. And where it cracked, I started looking at it close, and then I just started shoving a screwdriver through it. That crack was there for over a year, because it happened last winter. So what had happened is water and ice, water and salt was sitting there and just eating and eating and eating. So, might as well just go and fix it now. I didn't want to get into this quarter, but because it's going to be something to get this match, but because I don't know how many passes I made with this, and I know I used a pressure pot gun, and I won't use a pressure pot gun on it this time. But anyway, just waiting on the peel coat. Anyway, maybe I'll have something to say later. Oh, I'll put it back together and run it again. Man, you can spend hours pretty much just getting parts to fit when it's been crashed and burned. I don't really like that gap right there. That's the best I can get that. The other side's better. And then I must adjust this, the latch and the tail light. I had to use this tail light to see where I'm at. That's what I don't like. Okay. You might not, let me see on this angle. There's a gap. It goes down. It's pretty consistent, okay. And once I get the rest of the tail light, it will fill the gap. Well, I kept on having too big a gap, so what I did is put the gap at the bottom of the tail light. See, this one fits better. This one's got a bigger gap in it. I don't know. I haven't measured it, but it's a little bigger gap. I figured put the gap at the bottom, then at the top. Yeah. Now it's on to measure that and put that spoiler on. Not spoiler, back balance or whatever you want to call it. Nice little indentations where they bumped into something. I didn't see that coming, but whatever. Now the way I'm understanding, and I could be wrong, somebody can correct me, that this, I always thought these ground effects were aftermarket down the side of the car. But what I understand, they're Firebird formulas. Okay, that's fine. Now this, I'm going to explain, this is where the guessing game comes in. Now if I was an engineer, which I'm not, but I think I'm better than some of these people. You see where that blue ground effect, and then you got that green line by the license plate, and then you got the blue ground effect in that license plate. Wouldn't you think that the engineer would make that flow where that blue piece would be over a little bit, so you could... Really? Anyway, and then you got to take, where are they at? Oh, you got to take these little pieces. These are all underneath on the old one, and I threw the old bumper cover away, and I should have measured where they all go, but I didn't. So this is what I got to do. It's a guessing game, because no holes line up. There's, I don't know how they did it. See, there's a hole there. You would think it goes there, but it doesn't, trust me. And then you got this bracket here. Okay, that's fine. I can go with that. I get a market, but didn't really get the blow. What I do with the brackets already, okay. So I gotta reach up here, and this bracket will go like this, so the ground effect stays on. Then I gotta estimate where the holes are at, so I can take the bumper cover back off, and then, yeah, plastic pop rivet all these things together. And yeah, it's just, I would think something would line up so I'd know I'd be on track. At first I thought that thing went there, but it don't, trust me. It's way too far away. So all I did is I just drilled, in the old ground effects they had 2 holes. So I just drilled 2 holes and started with something, and you know, and then after it's all said and done, you're basically gonna have a gap. And then, really? Really? Maybe I never noticed on the old Firebird, I don't know. Like, quit bitching, Tom. Make it happen. Surprisingly enough, on this side and the other side, from there to there is right on the money. And then in the back, oh Lord have mercy. I didn't measure nothing, I just eyeballed it from the get-go. From that point to that bottom of that ground effect, from that point to that point, it's an 1/8 inch off. Really? Piece of property, piece of oneself, piece on earth, rusted, piece bigger, piece of pipe, piece of action, piece of puzzle, piece of pussy, piece of corn dog, piece of pizza. And when the big dogs get all done eating, you know, sometimes I tell myself I'm about done doing crash and burns. And then I forget about all the stress and agony trying to get pieces to fit. And then the next one will come on down the road, and I'll do that one too. Really? Come on, do you ever learn, Shoe? Not really.